Reeves out of UCLA. She's 25 years old and she was the AVP Newcomer of the Year last year.
All right, this week on MCKB Volleyball, we will be discussing bump setting 101. 3 steps to bump setting are 1, square up, 2, set, 3, be a good partner. So the first part of bump setting is when you realize the serve isn't to you, you release. So we're releasing just a few steps, not all the way to the net. That's important. So in order to square up, you want to be in a good athletic position and get your feet to ball. Always get your feet to ball no matter what. Can't stress it enough. I keep saying feet to ball, see? Feet to ball, people. Get your feet there. Square up. The reason why we want to square up is so you can get that nice up and down shape of your set. Consistent set so your partner can come in and crush the ball. Wherever your partner passes the ball on the court, you want to make sure your belly button faces the antenna. So also the reason why we want to square up is so that our partner has a pretty good idea of where their set is going to go. All right, before we get into the set, I want to talk about footwork. So you want to make sure your foot closest to the net is in front. If you were to have your opposite foot in front, the tendency of your set would tend to go too tight, which is what we don't want. Step number 2, the set. When we're bump setting, you want to use your legs and arms together as one. Think of it as your body as a bed spring, that nice up and down relationship to create that nice apex of your set. So the way I bump set is I use my legs and arms equally to create that nice up and down shape. So with bump setting, you can kind of trial and error. There's different variations. The way I set, which is equally legs and arms together as one. The other variation, which is less arms, more legs, or you can kind of trial and error on your own. But what you want to avoid is all arms. So the 3 sets that I set are 1, your normal set, up and down. 2, tempo, which is a little quicker. 3, the shoot set, which is to the pin. So the normal set is what we run mostly on a consistent basis. It gives you that nice up and down shape, allows you time to come in strong and approach, giving you all options, whether it's the cut, angle, high line, pokey, cobra, middle, any swing you want. So the tempo set is a little lower than our normal set. The reason why we run the tempo set is because we want to get our blocker off their mark, make the blocker move, and it's just a fun set to hit. So certain situations in which you would run the tempo set are either in serve receive, when you get a good pass to get the blocker off their mark, or what I like to do sometimes is when you dig a gnarly cut shot, you get up and you call for your tempo set in transition, what I like to call the scoop and deliver. So our third and final set that I like to set is the shoot set, but it's a quicker set to the pin. All right, so those were the sets that I set. However, I highly recommend, if you're a beginner, to run the normal set because it's the most consistent set out of all 3. So I drew a map to help you guys out. So here we go. Wrote this up. Recommended distance of sets based upon beach volleyball skill level. So what we have here is a nice graph, beach volleyball level going from professional to beginner, and then you have your distance of your set, close and far, otherwise known as your normal set to your shoot set. Tempo would be somewhere in this area. So basically, the higher beach volleyball level you are, professional, you have more range to trial and error as far as the distance of your bump set. But for you beginners out there, I want you to start with your normal set, creating that nice up and down shape. And once you start playing more, getting older, you can experiment with your distance of going further away. Climb the ranks up to the professional and play me at the AVP on court 2. Just kidding. Step number 3, be a good partner. Riley McKibbin. So what we mean by being a good partner is as soon as you set, you look across to the other side of the net and you give a call. So the 3 calls to give your partner are line, cut, nobody. So line is high line shot over the blocker. Your blocker's here, defender's in the angle, high line, hit to the open real estate. Cut shot, pretty self-explanatory, nice little cut. Blocker's up again, defender's kind of, let's say, middle, off middle, cut. Now nobody call, that means nobody's up. Your high percentage shot, middle, blast right at him, throw in a little tip, sharp line, pretty much have the whole court to hit. Great drawing. So Riley and Madison put me up to this. I hope I did a good job. Also, be sure to click down bottom right. Follow me on Instagram, KellyReeves02. I host Typical Tuesday, so be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Gucci out.